What's up, guys? So, this is another custard juice. Since since custard is getting so popular in the vaping world, I figured, what the heck, I might as well do a couple of videos on custard. Now, I did a little experiment with the lighting here, so I'm trying to figure out where the, what's good and what's not. I tried doing the overhead light, and the overhead light seemed to be too bright, and I seemed to be too exposed. It's too bright, and it's just, all I have on right now are a bunch of lamps. So, but today we're going to talk about is Cyclops Vapor Colossus. I've been looking for a custard juice like this for a while. Most of the juices I've tried, when they're custard, they're basically, I'm getting a lot of eggy overtones, I'm getting a lot of spice overtones, and then I get the vanilla, but the vanilla is very subtle in the background. This is more lesser vanilla, but there's really no spice. I don't get anything spicy out of it, and a lot of people are saying, well, what do you mean spice? There's a little bit of a spice note into it. Mr. Rips, if you haven't seen my video, check it out. It's somewhere on this page. I think it's just right below. But that one had a little bit of a spice to it, just a slight bit of spice. You could actually smell it when you open the bottle and just kind of give a little bit of a smell. You could tell. This one does not have that. This one's more of a sweeter custard. So if you're looking for something that's sweeter, which I was actually looking for something that was more sweeter and that wasn't as robust, this one is very nice. Now, it looks like I vaped the whole bottle. That is not the case. I just transferred it into one of my little Fast Tech bottles I got here. These are nice because they are, I think they're $3 for a 10-pack of 30 ml with the nice little, nipple syringe kind of looking thing, which are nice because then you just take it off, drip, and then put this back on. Parallel coil, single coil. Let's give it one vape, a couple vapes, and I'll talk about it. Fogging up the room here. With that coil setup and this juice, I definitely get everything that this company is trying to get off out of this juice. You get sweet tones. I get some vanilla in there, which is really nice. But I get a good sweetness to it. That's what I like about this juice. Most vanilla custard juices I've come across. Now I've tried Grant's, I've tried Big Willie's, I've tried Nico Ticket's Custard Last Stand, I even want to throw this one in there, I've tried Space Jam Starship 1, which, I can't drip that one. That one's not drippable for me. I'm more of a dripper person. That's more of a K-Fun Light juice to me. Which as you know me, I'm a dripper. I don't really care for the big, huge, tank-style atomizers, because it's not because it's a pain in the butt to set up. It's just, I like the flavor out of a dripper. I've always liked the flavor out of a dripper. I've never, I've ventured off into, Genesis and all that kind of stuff, and a lot of people recommend, oh, put this in Genesis. It's like, I just don't want to deal with Genesis. If you know me, I don't like Genesis. I hate Genesis with a passion. Sorry to all you Genesis people out there. Yeah, sorry about that. But this juice, if you like dripping juices, a lot of custards you cannot drip. A lot of custards you cannot drip, like Hetty's. That's another one I forgot to mention. Hetty's, that one you can't drip. It's one of those ones that a friend of mine, he's a big juice kind of person that knows where, what juices vape well and what style setups. And you can't drip Hetty's. Hetty's is like one of those juices that you literally have to put in a clarimizer, because the way the heat hits that juice, you don't want to, basically, with the dripper, it's heating up fairly warm. So if you have a juice that's, I don't know, you would say subtle, but something like that, it basically kills that. Like, I've noticed when I build my .35 wraps, that's a .35 wrap, if I put, say, mother's milk on it, it seems to diminish the flavor entirely, and I don't really get any flavor of what she's trying to put into mother's milk, so it's kind of like I can't build that kind of coil. I'd have to, literally the only coil I've built with mother's milk is a 0.6, and that works really well. But getting back to this juice, if you like custard juice and you want something new, this one I definitely highly recommend. It's one of my all-day vapes. Parallel coils. Let me put a little more juice on there before I fire it. But this coil is perfect for this juice. It's absolutely perfect. It's not one of those coils where you're thinking, is this the right coil for this juice? Which sometimes you have to figure, you know. But yeah, that's chucking it. Definitely sweet, which I really do enjoy. This is a custard I've been looking for the longest time. I definitely will be getting more of it. I highly recommend that you pick this up. Giant Vapes has it, or you can go to actually the Cyclops website, which is cyclopsvapor.com. Either or, I would recommend you go to Giant Vapes. Giant Vapes is always great with juices. I order juices and they arrive in my mail in 2 days, which is really nice. But the artwork on this thing is just, I don't know if you can tell, but it just screams premium. It just screams premium. I just could tell. They have 2 other flavors. I have yet to try those flavors, but I will have a full review on those coming up. There's another juice review I'm actually doing today that I'm going to get out of the way. But yeah, that's Colossus. Colossus is just, I love it. Definitely check it out. Giant Vapes has it. It's available. It's one of those only juices that I've noticed that's a high-end premium juice that's available. Jimmy the Juice Man is hard to get. I haven't gotten any more juices from him because they're so hard to snag. But hope to do more reviews and juices. As always, have a Vaporgasm, guys. Get some Colossus if you haven't tried it. If you're a custard junkie like I am, definitely pick this up. Anyway, guys, check you guys later on the next review. Peace.